Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Ellie. Today I want to talk about my current learning situation of each language. I will frankly talk about the issues that I'm facing right now and also the ways I'm working on to solve those issues. I hope these are useful for you. But before that, let me introduce a little bit about myself. I am Japanese born and raised in Tokyo. I have a master's degree in cognitive linguistics and speak Japanese as my mother tongue, English and Chinese as a second and third language. I also recently started to learn Korean and German. And let me tell you one more thing. Some people left comments on my previous video and I really appreciate it. I just wanted to briefly respond to some questions. As for subtitles, I try to put subtitles that are translated as literally as possible, even though it might be slightly unnatural in Japanese or in English. And another question, why I have to speak in each language. Of course, I can do everything in Japanese, but in order to show my levels and struggles more clearly, I do it in each language. And it might sound a little bit selfish, but this is also to keep track of my level. Please leave the comments, share your experience of your language learning. Okay, let's get started. As for English, I've been discontent with my progress these months, to be honest. I sometimes don't even understand what kids are talking in TV shows, despite I've been learning English for over 20 years, including my school time. It might be a common issue for learners who are not living in the country. You understand everything in TED Talk, but when it comes to kids fighting, you have no idea what they're yelling at each other. I know kids have some slang, which textbook and school never teach, but considering the time I've been making effort, it makes me wonder what I have been doing. So these few months, I've been spending more time on watching TV shows, movies that include many native expressions and slangs. My English learning motivation comes from my background. I've been told, "Oh, your English is good for Japanese." Or your English is good, considering you've never lived in an English-speaking country. I appreciate people praising me, of course, but at the same time, I feel like I am still behind, far from the global standard of good English that I want. In fact, my English was behind my schoolmates who are back from abroad. I know this is not something you need to compare to someone else, but I just want to take another step up, break out of the comfort bubble. And the speed of speaking is another issue. I cannot catch every single word, especially in TV shows, even though I do understand if I see the subtitles. You might say you don't need to understand every single word as long as you understand the context. If your aim is enjoying the show, I guess you're right. But if you want to build the same level of a sentence by yourself, you have to catch every single word, including preposition and shortened terms.
Sim talks and I say to Rado, hi. Oh, I just love the first day of school, don't you? It's the biggest thrill of my life.
Also, to build more academic vocabulary, not only slang from TV shows, I recently looked up Aiken Grade 1 textbook. I haven't taken this Aiken exam since when I took Grade 2 in high school. I know some people say that Aiken is useless out of Japan, or you'd better take another exam like TOEFL or IELTS, but I still believe that Aiken is one of the most academic tests and cover comprehensive vocabulary. Unfortunately, I have no chance to take this Aiken exam because I live in China now, but I think it's worth to look up Aiken textbook, even if just for practice. And of course, I still keep visiting my native friends to ask what I don't get and to make sure if my understanding is correct.
To say why she explained every detail of her decision making, and then we brush each other's hair and gap about American Idol. I see your point. I don't see your point.
It was kind of serious because she explains the decision in detail and
大家好，我是艾丽。 中文的话呢，我目前没有特意去学习。我现在住在北京，一出门就是中文世界。但是呢，其实这种为了生活需要的话，比如说点东西、买东西、打车，这种其实并不难。我来中国差不多1年多就学会了。后来有一天我发现，就算在中国生活，如果我自己不学习的话，生活再久，我的中文不会再有进步了。从那个时候以来，我开始看中文电视，看新闻，生活上有什么问题，尽量自己去解决，自己去谈，主动接触医疗或者法律方面的事情。比如说，我昨天刚好见了一个保险经纪人，我自己去看合同，这样我尽量做普通中国人做的事情。我去年开始在 YouTube 上做了一个中文平台，我在那边分享一些中文的语法和表达方式。虽然我说分享而不是教，但是看我平台的多数的人还是学中文的人，我得对我的平台和看我视频的人负责任。每次做出一个视频，我先调查一下我的这个说法和理解真的对不对，有没有错。调查之后呢，写台词，还需要的时候咨询母语者，然后录视频，再编制之后再跟母语者确认一下有没有问题。我有时候还会放一些认知语言学的因素在里面。比如说我做一个图案，解释一个汉字的概念，我会想怎么才能讲清楚。这个时候我自己也会学习，也对这个题目会有更多的了解，同时也能达到快乐。所以我目前的中文学习主要是为了做视频。如果你在学中文，别忘了关注那边的平台，链接就在备注里。Hallo, ich bin Ellie. Ich habe vor einiger Zeit angefangen, Deutsch zu lernen. Das ist von Grund auf neu. Wie ihr sehen könnt, spreche ich viel langsamer als Englisch und Chinesisch. Ich bin Anfänger. Wie die meisten Deutschlernenden tue ich mich mit der Grammatik schwer. Ich dachte, Deutsch ist den Englischen viel ähnlicher, aber es ist ganz anders. Besonders die Konjugation und Deklination sind so kompliziert. Also konzentriere ich mich jetzt mehr als Zuhören. Ich habe einen CD-Player gekauft, den ich im vorherigen Video nicht hatte. Außerdem schreibe ich Tagebücher auf Deutsch. So habe ich am Anfang Chinesisch gelernt. Nicht jeden Tag und auch nur ein bisschen. Wenn ich zwischendurch etwas Freizeit habe, nutze ich die App zum Lernen. Natürlich brauche ich wie die anderen Sprachen die Hilfe eines Muttersprachlers. Also habe ich meine Deutschfreundin gebeten, mich zu korrigieren, und ich bringe ihr dafür Chinesisch bei.
In German. But this is the Chinese one, right?
Okay.
Right. Do you write to
Zweiter März. So we put the how at the beginning. And we don't write it like this. We put the number. We put the like this. Yes. Dienstag would go in the front. You would say Dienstag, comma, 2. März. Ah, so interesting. Yeah, it's really different. It's really different.
안녕하세요, 엘리입니다. 한국어는 대학생 때 반년 동안 공부했기 때문에 요즘은 복습을 하고 있습니다. 그 동안은 네이티브의 친구가 없었기 때문에 꽤 어려웠는데 최근 한 명을 소개받았습니다. 그녀에게 일본어를 가르치는 대신 한국어를 배웁니다. 스스로 하고 있으면 토기 발음에 자신이 없었기 때문에 네이티브에 공부하는 것은 매우 도움이 됩니다.
This and this. It's
Really?
similar. Ta
Yeah.
and ta.
Da, da.
Ta.
You know, I think this is like quite simple for you.
Yeah.
Because you know it's very close to English T,
T,
right?
T. Yeah.
Da.
Ta.
This is like very close to Chinese da.
Ta.
Yeah,
Ah. And what about this?
that is the hardest one.
Ta.
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 What?
So if you hear the sound, if
지금은 조급 문현 트레이닝이라는 교과서를 사용하고 있습니다. 한국어는 문법은 일본어와 비슷하고 옛 중국어인 한자를 바탕으로 한 단어도 많기 때문에 저에게는 비교적 공부하기 쉬운 언어입니다. 그래도 물론 발음은 말음으로 외워야 합니다. 한국어 읽기는 아직 시작하지 않았지만 독일어 읽기와 함께 시작할 계획입니다. 익숙한 단어를 여러 번 반복 사용함으로 기억하기 좋습니다. 저는 어학학습의 초기에 짧은 문장을 통째로 외웁니다. 그리고 그 문장들을 말할 수 있게 되면 다른 단어로 바꿔서 연습해봅니다. 皆さんこんにちは、エリです。ここまでご覧いただきありがとうございます。私の生活の中で日本語を使う機会っていうのは実はそれほど多くはありません。まあ日本にいないので当然といえば当然なんですけれども、こうやって YouTube の撮影をするときが一番日本語を使ってるかなと思います。いろんな言語を勉強しているときによくあるのが母語の単語が出てこないとか、こっちの言語で話したいのに今一生懸命勉強しているこっちの言語の単語が先に出てきちゃうとか、中国語の漢字はわかるんだけど同じ日本語の漢字なんだったっけなとか、そういう経験もしかしたら皆さんもあるかなと思います。これはごく自然なことだとは思うんですけれども、私はそれはあんまり望んでいないので、日本語を忘れないように、忘れないようにっていうとちょっと語弊がありますけれども、単語とかがすぐいつでもパッと出てくるように日本語の小説を定期的に読んでいます。暇な時間はだいたい語学の勉強をしているか YouTube 関連のことをしているかが多いんですけれども、それでも外での待ち時間とかそういう時に小説を持ち歩いて読んでいます。母語の概念というのはとても大切で、外国を学んでいる時にも役に立つと私は思っています。例えば目に見えない抽象的な概念っていうのは概念そのものを理解するのに時間がかかりますが、もしね母語で似たような概念の単語があって知ってればその習得はやっぱり早くなりますよね。なので母語の語彙力というのも大切だなというふうに私は思っています。I hope I could show you some progress at least. I will continue to upload the similar video in every few months and show you the progress, struggles, and the methods that I'm working on at that time. So please subscribe and don't miss it. Thank you for watching today. See you next time. Bye bye.